Hey guys, it's Brook Hoover from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I'm a guitar teacher. I've been teaching since the mid 70s. I have a teaching degree and I still teach guitar here in the year 2024. I was thinking of launching a little series. I'm going to call it something like Hot Lick of the Day or Lick of the Day. It doesn't matter what we call it. The main thing is we're learning some cool stuff. All right, this lick is going to be something like this. I'm going to expand on that. So, I'll show you the idea behind that. To really know what's happening, you have to know the A chord. And what does that have to do with anything? Well, it's the shape of that A chord. Because we're going to turn that A chord into a B chord. So there's the same shape of the A chord, but I could use the same fingers, but I don't really enjoy that kind of, So normally we're going to use the ring finger to lay flat and kind of curve it like a ski ramp. It curves back, this ring finger back, see? And you're going to hit it with that flat part, and then this curved part is going to avoid the first string because you're bending it back. Hopefully. Yeah, I did it. All right. 1 fret higher is C, because C is the root note. That's how you know where you are, C. All right, you know that. And 2 frets higher is D. So we make the same shape. Still an A shape. Could be like that. But I like that. 2 frets higher is E. Because E is the root here. So knowing the roots is kind of like crucial. If you don't know the roots, it's not going to make any sense. So those roots to review: A, B, C, D, E. See, I can sing them because I know them in my head. And I know them in my fingers. I can do it with my eyes closed, maybe. A, B, C, D, E. So I'm really connected with those notes. They're not just an abstract idea on a piece of paper. It's something I use every day. A, B, C, D, E. So E is the root. Make the shape. Now, remember the shape, but we're not going to play that whole chord. We're only going to play like the first 2 strings, which is a 7 and a 9. That's the treble part of that chord. So you can play the full chord or just 2 notes. They're all usable. So those 2 notes, which is a B and a G sharp. B is the 5th, G sharp is the 3rd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, G sharp. 4, 5, B. 3rd and 5th. Those are the intervals. The root will probably be supplied by another chord, by another musician, bass player, keyboards, horns, vocals, whatever, synthesizer, you name it. So over top of the E chord, we add things like this. So that's how we get the notes. But just playing that can be, there's nothing wrong with it, but to add a little bit of expression to it. So to get those notes, I go under the G sharp to the G and bend it up to a G sharp. And harmonize with that 5th. And if I want to hit a root to resolve the phrase, or I don't have to hit the root. I can do them separately, or together, or back and forth. And you can add a few notes on top, such as, that was a 6th interval. 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a C sharp. 9th fret, 1st string is the 6th. So I'm going to do that minor 3rd, bending up to a major 3rd, to a 5th, then the 6th, still holding that bent note, and then I'll let it down when I'm ready. So you don't want to go kind of like fade, a lot of times when people are bending, they just sort of fade out of it, like what, No, you have to hold it a little bit, and don't just let it sag. Wait till you are ready to drop the note, or not. You can just stop it or drop it. But back to that 6. We can add a flatted 7. Seventh would be a D sharp, but we want it to be a flatted 7. So D sharp goes down to D, which sounds a little more rock and roll. Oops. Together, 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 resolved, or I'm just making stuff up here, but it's something you could use over an E chord. And don't want to shake anybody up here, but it's movable. Let's say here's E, A, B, E. So you can just move from chord to chord as you wish. All right, I hope that wasn't too stiff and boring, but it's a lick I've used a long time. I probably ripped it off from the Rolling Stones, or I had Joe Walsh, Life's Been Good to Me So Far, 45. I used to learn to play along with that. Kind of learned that lick from maybe Joe Walsh, who probably learned it from the Stones or Eric Clapton or, Freddie King or something. So probably Buddy Guy did it. Chuck Berry probably did it. T-Bone Walker probably did it. So it's an old lick, but it's just an old thing. It sounds kind of country style, but it can be rock and roll, whatever, man. Just mix it up. All right, that's it. Hey, I do have a shirt that I've got a bunch of these Surf Zombies Lust for Rust. It's got the liquid silver, the pinstripe border, the cool spark plug, and liquid silver flames on a black shirt. I probably got about every size. I got them up to 5X, man. So if you need a big one, I can send that. Or I know I have some smalls, mediums, and all that. Large, extra large. Probably 2X, 3X, 4X. Probably. But if you're interested, just email me at hooverguitar@yahoo.com, and we can arrange something like that. They're $20 plus shipping, but they're really pretty popular, man. I'll just kind of be bringing some of my shirts in, and you guys can consider. You'd be supporting my band greatly if you did that. We actually racked up a big debt. What were we doing? Ordering shirts, and people they ordered all these XLs, so we kind of had to reorder a ton of XLs, and then just the bill got out of control. But we try to give everybody the shirt they want, and then we kind of got boxed into a corner. So if you could help us a little tiny bit, thanks for supporting me and my channel and just showing up and commenting. And main thing is I want you to practice and have fun and enjoy your guitar. All right, this is Brook from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, getting ready for another gig. I played a big gig last night. It was really fun, and it's always a big gig. So thanks for checking in. I'll see you later.